Hey guys, Corey here, Oval Edge RC. So I wanted to give you guys kind of my perspective on the latest Traxxas news. So if you haven't realized or found out, the Traxxas has released a new car. It's going to come out this Friday. It's the Traxxas Slash Mudboss. And what they've done is they've taken the low center chassis and they've effectively put the GTR shocks on it, the Magnum transmission, some heavy duty drivetrain components, um, and they're releasing it with, I guess, what would be called a Midwest dirt modified body. Now, typically, LaSalvas rules state that, it's an Eastern dirt modified body. So I knew that this would cause, you know, it would have a pretty interesting reaction amongst the community. So it seems pretty much split though. So like a lot of people are really excited about the car, a lot of people are not excited about the car. And so I'm going to give you my perspective. So the camp that I reside in is that I think this is fantastic because for every 5 to 10 new racers we bring into a track, we don't retain 5 or 10 new racers. We retain maybe 1 or 2 if we're lucky. It's such a competitive scene and it's hard to be successful without putting in a lot of hours and dedication to the hobby. And so what I think this car allows us to do is have a spec class for new racers to get into. You buy the car, buy your battery, put on the track, and you go racing. And that's a lot easier to accomplish than saying, hey, you got to go buy this Slash. Now you got to go buy this one of these bodies from one of these manufacturers. And then you got to move your mounting posts. And then you really should get the grease out of your transmission. And then you maybe should cut your bearing casings. And you really should wash your motor. And like this is where I start to lose people when I say, how do you get in the hobby and how do you start to be competitive? And I think this is going to be a perfect car for a spec class. So what I did for the past couple of days, I've been working on a set of rules. Why did I do that? I don't know if I have any business doing that, but I'm not seeing the support from the existing leaders in this space, I'm not going to name names, to get behind this product. Those same people are still sticking with 12-turn motors. Again, Traxxas is going to phase us out entirely. We're going to be running off old stock if we don't migrate everything to the BL2s. So it feels like in this hobby, change is hard for some people. It's not hard for me. I think this is great. I'm going to buy one of these cars. And I hope one of the local tracks that I go to adopts a spec mod class because I think it's a fantastic product. So yeah, I'm excited about it. I really am. I'm hoping that this is an easier way to get people into the hobby. Now, how does it fit into, gosh, the mess of classes we have? At my track, we run small block, we run big block, we run sportsman. We run a variety of sprint classes, late models, street stock. The street stock class runs a Traxxas-based chassis. So how does this fit in? And in my opinion, if I was operating a track, you have to narrow down your classes to a core set. And I don't think if you're going to introduce this as a spec class, it's not fair to retain the sportsman Mudboss, the small block Mudboss, and the big block Mudboss. So I think that this fits somewhere in the small block, big block category. Keep your sportsman. Your sportsman seems like the most popular class anyways. And even with the track that I race at, we have a novice Mudboss, which is effectively a sportsman with a fixed gear. We have a advanced novice Mudboss, which is how the novice graduate to advanced novice. An advanced novice is nothing more than a different group of guys running a sportsman Mudboss. There's no difference. Open gear, same rules, etc. So I think you really got to start looking at all these classes and saying, okay, how do we tailor this down? Maybe you get rid of the advanced novice. Maybe you get rid of small block. Small block always seems to be kind of an under raced class. I mean, I think we've got anywhere from 4 to 7 people running that, whereas like In the sportsman class, we've got 20 plus on a normal night. On a trophy race night, you're talking 50 or more drivers in that class. So I think it's a great product. I'm really happy Traxxas did it. I kind of wish that they had talked to the community more, because I feel like they maybe went to a Western Dirt Modified race and got some pictures and talked to some drivers, and then they just put a car together. I wish they had talked to Eric Salvis. I wish they had talked to, the guys at GT Bodies. I wish they had talked to some of the guys that run, what about Dave Peak? He's at Motorama. What about the guys at the Chili Bowl? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's really start to understand the community a bit more, because Traxxas is a ready-to-run company. And what I mean is they produce products that are ready to run out of the box. So this product makes a lot of sense in that format. However, I'm kind of surprised by the type of modified body they put on the car. But again, it is what it is, and Trax will adapt. So if anything, I'm trying to help out the community. I'm going to release these rules, and they're very similar to the sportsman style rules. There's a few changes based on the chassis configuration and things that Traxxas put on this new car. But I'll link the car below. I'll link the rules below, and comment. Let me know what you think. Like, if we should change the rules up a little bit, great. But I'm just trying to build a kind of a template that a track owner can take this and then modify it a little bit for whatever their conditions are. So yeah, hope you guys are doing great. Little update, I know it's been a while since I did a video. Racing season's slow for me during the summer. I'm more of a fall-winter racer. However, we did go race this past Saturday. We went down to RC Excitement in Fitchburg, Mass, or right on the border of Fitchburg, Mass, I guess. So we did some outdoor dirt oval, and that was fantastic. Like, what a great group of people down there. I had an amazing time. Ran 3 classes, podiumed in 1, and just the weather was amazing. The people were amazing. The track conditions were awesome. Like, just what a great facility. And if you ever get a chance to stop by that store and check out their storefront, like, amazing. Like, you walk in the door and there's 3 people there ready to help you answer all your questions, and they've got everything from what a racer would need to what a crawler guy would need to what a drag racer guy would need. Like, they've got it all, everything. So anyway, not a paid promotion. I really enjoyed myself, and you guys know that when I like something, I tell you about it. When I don't like something, I'll tell you about it too. So, all right. Well, enjoy the weather. It's supposed to be hot this week, and we'll see you in the next one. All right. Take care.